I wasn't sure how it would be to begin with. I had instructions from Kaz, my stop smoking coach, to just make sure I use enough, because a lot of the mistakes people use is they won't use enough of the vape machine or whatever, and they get the cravings for the nicotine, etc. But I've not noticed anything like that because I've been making sure I use enough. And so, yeah, I find it a lot more easier. Well, it's really the same thing from smoking a cigarette. So you've got the physical thing, if people are addicted to that, the habit, and plus it's satisfying any nicotine cravings you have. I suppose being a vaper's cool. I don't know. All the kids do it, but I don't know. I just see it as a clean way, because obviously I've got a nicotine addiction. So because I've been using it, well, same as like a coffee addiction. I can't go a day without a cup of coffee, and so all it is now, I just consider it as a that's my weakness, as a nicotine addiction, but I'm just feeding it cleanly, as opposed to using tobacco, which smells as well. Another thing which kept me off the cigarettes, people I play with, like playing the violin, I had a stand partner that I'm quite friendly with, and she'll say, yeah, I can smell cigarettes on you and stuff like that. And so that's kind of a shock as well. You're like, oh, do I smell? And you don't want to be that guy in a group that people don't want to sit next to because you smell like cigarettes or stale tobacco all the time. Well, I've got the one that my no smoking coach sent me, which has you have to change the what do you call it, the coil on it every now and again. But there's different grades of coil, and so you can experiment and see if you like it like a richer flavour or maybe a lighter kind of thing. So there are options. You can regulate and get it to suit how you like it. And at the moment, I like these Elf bars because these taste really nice. So I find these are the best tasting. The other ones are like my normal day-to-day go-to, just because it's cheaper. I use the bottles. If I'm treating myself or whatever, I'll just bring these. If I'm out playing, I generally just bring these as well, because I'm always a bit worried about maybe my vape might leak in a violin case or something. I don't want that. Not that it's ever happened, but it's my OCD. So, but these are great.